Like I said, I started the last fall to run antifreeze through it.
I might throw some
Seafoam in it.
Yeah, that or magic mystery oil, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Are these the cables you burn up?
Yeah.
Trying to start it? Is it in neutral now, I guess?
Probably not.
At least I don't know if...
There's neutral.
Okay.
Right. Push in on the clutch here.
Where's it leaking? Right here on the back? Where'd you say it was leaking?
Right here.
Oh, it's leaking on the front there?
Yeah. See where that stuff is on that oil?
Uh-huh. I might pull it backwards because I gotta have that loader over it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
$400 is what we paid for this Kubota here. A little B7100, just like my other one. I thought this one was 4-wheel drive from the pictures, but it's not. It's only 2-wheel drive. It does have a belly mower PTO. He said the PTO control leaks underneath the seat here, and he said 2 glow plugs are bad on it. I don't know how he diagnosed the glow plugs. I don't know. That's just what he told me. I said, will it drive on a trailer? He said yes. Later, he messages me back and says, I can't get it to start. I think it's locked up. So I said, I can't do 700. I can do 400. He said, it's yours. And then about 2 hours down the road, he says, hey, I got a guy here and he's offering 500. Will you do 500? I said, why you got a guy here when I'm on my way already? He said, I don't know, he just showed up, man. I said, I'm on my way. I don't know why you would have someone else coming to look at it. He said, I'll tell him to leave. I don't know if he was telling the truth or not. He may have been lying to just try to get extra $100 out of me. $400 tractor if I can get it to run. Absolute killer deal. This right here is what a $400 tractor looks like. And unlike the last B7100 we had on this channel, this is not a manual. This is actually a hydrostat. This is probably still your high and low. And then you simply just have forward, reverse. The 3-point hitch has actually been robbed off of this one. And we've also got this bar sticking out here. That needs to be hammered back in, I suppose. It's got a really tall seat on it. As far as what do we have under the hood, it is a little bitty 3-cylinder diesel Kubota engine. I'm really hoping this is not too terribly locked up. We're gonna see what happens when we turn the key. I'm gonna remove this plate here that's guarding the crank pulley. And I'm hoping we can stick a wrench on that crank pulley and try to break this engine free. Not a whole lot of room for anything in here. trying to get that PTO adapter off of that crankshaft pulley. There's one more bolt on top of that adapter that I just can't get to. I'm looking at possibly removing this radiator, which means I'll have to drain all the fluids out of it, which seems like there are none. That's not really a good sign there. You know, as dishonest as that guy seemed, I'm beginning to think that this could have been overheated and locked up. Only way to tell is getting that radiator off there, getting that adapter off of that crankshaft pulley, and seeing if we can get this thing to break loose. Bunch of crap right there. I'm wondering if this thing may have been overheated. Some pretty crappy looking coolant, in my opinion. That coolant that came out of this radiator smells just like swamp water. There we go. Let's see if we can pull this sucker out of here now. I'm taking this radiator fan off so that I can so that I can get a pipe wrench or something down to that crank pulley. She's pretty locked up. I mean, I can get a bigger pipe wrench out here, but she's not budging. Oh, she moved. Okay. Really slowly. Really, really tight. Let's see if we can get her to turn by key now. We do have oil. The oil is way overfilled though. All right, let's see what she does. We're not getting any smoke. I might have this. I think I had the fuel off again. Okay, I'm gonna let it charge a little longer. We're getting a little more smoke out now. I guess I had the fuel off the first time. We are getting some fuel coming out of there now. If you all remember, the guy I bought this from told me that one of these glow plugs was bad. Well, I've got my thermal imagery camera out here and it's showing that all 3 glow plugs are in fact hot. So that tells me that all 3 glow plugs are getting warm enough to show a heat signature. I don't think any of them are bad. That is some kind of good news. I'm gonna glow plug it again. Hopefully we can get this thing to do something. All right. Girl, fire. Not quite. I'm gonna crack these injector lines real quick and make sure that we are getting fuel to these injectors. Uh-oh. That whole injector just got loose. Golly. I broke it free. Oh, they're all spitting fuel. Baby, fire. Oh. Oh, I felt a hit. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. Again. Come on, baby. We're getting close. Come on, girl. I think we definitely have a compression problem because it's been sitting locked up. The rings are not loose and conforming to the cylinder walls like they should. We really just need this thing to move. That movement helps loosen up the rings so they can conform to the cylinder walls and create compression. I'm about to hit it again. Oh, black smoke. We're burning fuel now. Okay, we're also getting smoke out of the the water pump. That's probably not good. Yeah, I don't think we should be getting smoke out of the water pump there. This right here goes straight down to the water pump, which then goes into the head, and it goes into all those little cooling channels. So we shouldn't have smoke coming out of there unless we have a cracked head or potentially a cracked block. That wouldn't surprise me with the terrible coolant we saw come out of there. It may have froze up over the winter and cracked something on this engine, but hopefully we can still get it to fire up, and from there we'll be able to assess what it's doing. Run. Oh, we're getting so close, guys. We're getting so freaking close. She's smoking the neighborhood out, boy. I don't think she's any good. She's got some major problems. She got major problems, son, major problems. It is not supposed to be blowing white smoke. I think she's shot. We've got blow by all over the place. We've got blow by here. Some kind of liquid is building up around the exhaust. That might be diesel. We got so much blow by, we're blowing oil out of the valve cover now. This engine is definitely shot. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Okay. Whew. Yeah, she's shot. I guarantee you that bad coolant has froze up in there over the wintertime and probably cracked either the head or the block. And that is why we're getting so much exhaust fumes out of the cooling system. This sucker is really, really hot right now. And obviously there's no fluid running through it, but there's a ton of exhaust running through it. We're getting a ton of blow by out of the valve train cover here. I'd say this engine is completely shot and is gonna need rebuilt 100%. Will I be the person to rebuild this piece of junk? Probably not. You can buy these engines for like $400 on Marketplace. The rebuild kit alone, I guarantee you, is probably over $1,000. My guess is that the dude left terrible coolant in this thing and let it sit over the wintertime, and that probably froze up and busted either the head or the block. But one thing is for sure, we definitely have exhaust in the cooling system, and that's a big no-no. This engine needs rebuilt or scrapped. I mean, it's done for. I honestly did not expect that. I thought we were gonna get this thing running and driving. This is a much shorter video than I intended. Let me know if you guys want me to tear this thing apart. We can look into it, figure out why it is the way it is. But one thing's for sure, this thing is shot. Let's see if we can start it up again. hot as this thing is, it still does not want to fire up. I can't believe we even got it to run the first time, to be honest with you. Let me know in the comment section what you guys want me to do with this tractor. Throwing it off a bridge is an option. My cat skid steer is in the final stages of completion. When it is done, I'm bringing another Caterpillar skid steer over here to my house. It also needs an engine. So stay tuned for more skid steer content. It is on the way. I got a lot of other things that needs fixed around here. I don't want to spoil it right now. That'll be it for this one. Bye. Ah, I missed. Bye.